Rates and compound conversions. Some units that we use are the quotient or result of division or product result of multiplication of multiple units. These kinds of units arise when you're dealing with rates such as miles per hour, mph, or density, pounds per cubic foot. I'm going to continue to use the unit conversion method to convert these measurements, but remember, it's very important to cancel units as they appear in both a numerator and denominator. Example 1, converting 55 miles per hour to feet per second. So what's going to be important is to write that 55 miles per hour as a fraction. So 55 miles per 1 hour. So we're going to use our unit factors and move towards getting our goal, which is feet per second. So once again, times, I want to get rid of that miles first. So I'm going to put that miles on the bottom from the unit factor. So there's my 1 mile, which is 5,280 feet. Once again, I'm going to cross out, so I'll just use a different color. Cross out my miles. And now I've got my feet on the top, which is what I wanted. Now I'm going to also continue to, I want to get rid of that hours on the bottom. So I'm going to go times. Remember, I have to be diagonally across to be able to cancel. So there's my 1 hour. That's going to go here. So I'm now using that 1 hour. And the 3,600 seconds goes along the bottom. So once again, canceling. The hours disappears, and I'm left with seconds on the bottom, which is what I had wanted. So I'm going to work through all of this in my calculator. I'm doing 55 times 5,280, and then divided by 3,600 because that number's on the bottom. Typing this number into my calculator, I get, or these operations into my calculator, I get 80.666 repeating. And I need two significant figures because this is multiplying and dividing. So rounding according to the rules of accuracy and precision within conversions requires significant digits. So the two significant digits, I look at the second one. Does the 6 bump the 0? Yes, it does. So final answer, 81 feet per second. Example 2, 160 revolutions per minute. Not a very difficult example. Again, times, I want to get to revolutions per second. No unit factors were given because this is something that is understood. I want to get rid of that minutes, which is on the bottom. So I'm going to make sure that my 1 minute is on top, and 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. That's something that's a known value for all people. So we're going to cancel out that minutes. And I'm simply dividing 160 divided by 60. That's 2.666 repeating. Again, we want to make sure we know that 160 is two significant figures. So the second significant figure does get bumped up to get a final answer of 2.7 revolutions per second. And that's okay to write it like that. Example 3, 8 ounces per US gallon. So once again, writing it as the fraction is what's going to help keep things organized. Times, let's get rid of that ounces first using the first unit factor. Ounces needs to appear in the denominator. 16 ounces is 1 pound. We're going to cross out our ounces. Times 1 US gallon is 3.785 liters. US gallons is currently on the bottom. It's going to have to go up top to cancel diagonally. And there's my 3.785 liters. We'll cancel out our US gallons, and we're left with pounds per liter, which is what we had wanted from our question. So now what we're going to be doing is the 8 is going to take a division by 16 and a division by 3.785 in our calculator. And we can do all of this in one line in our calculator. So 8 divided by 16 divided by 3.75 equals 0.132. And we're going to once again check back. That's one significant figure. So that's the first one. It's going to stay at 0.1 pounds per liter as a final answer.